Good morning, y'all. Friday days. Hollis Farms. Got Maggie with me down here too. It is opening day, Mississippi bow season 2022. Preston's behind me back there. We're gonna give it a try this morning. Preston's got a spot he's been keeping an eye on with his camera. He's got a couple of decent bucks hanging there. We think it's one of the few places we can get in and hunt in the mornings without disturbing things. So I'm gonna go in. We're gonna get in a Ranch King blind. It's the best spot we got, close to this spot. I've killed a couple deer with a bow out of it before. He may have too. But I'm gonna go in and video him. He's gonna have first shot up. We get a second shot at a doe or another buck. I'll have my bow with me too. Pretty morning. It's about 46, 47 degrees. Cool, a little nip in the air. Really nice for opening day. I'll give this thing a shot. Y'all hang on, be back. It'll be daylight. Looks like Preston made a good shot. Played it back on the video. Looks like a perfect double lung shot. It's kind of mule kick, kind of like when you hit him in the heart, but I think you hit her a little back and high for the heart, but should be a really good shot. You can see he shot out of that corner window right there. A nice, good, close shot. I did find first drop of blood right here. There on them limbs right there. It's first place kind of dark. She just crashed through all this little thick stuff right here, but it opens up back there in the hardwood, so also there's an arrow skipped through her. See that luminite blood. I don't believe she's gonna go far. Presley went on back to the truck to get Maggie. It's dry enough he'll be able to drive in here, so get her a good little chance at a blood trail, see how she does. We know the direction of where deer went. The only thing we got to hope for is the river is really close right there. Hope she didn't get across the river. That's the only downside of hunting in a spot like this. But maybe she didn't. The other deer ran off. Maybe she kind of followed them. I don't know. Hopefully we'll just see if Maggie tracks her to the river and do what we can to get to it. Me? I don't know what to see. Hey, look. Look right here. Look. See it? Right there. Good girl. Good shot, double lump. Good shot, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. She stopped right back there in that one little spot of blood, and I never did really look anymore. We'll track it back. Alright, y'all, Preston made a perfect shot, double lung shot, but we just didn't find much blood. I think she covered so much ground so fast, she just wasn't much blood falling out. But Maggie slowed up one time and kind of acted like she concentrated on something. Then she just kept pulling this way, and Presley saw the deer. We just let her work. Then right in here, about 10 or so yards before the deer fell over, there's quite a bit of blood. Anyway, Maggie thinks she found it. We'll say she found it. She was coming this way for sure. Turn us in the right direction. Good girl, Maggie. Good girl, Maggie. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. You gonna drag it out? Take it to the truck. Take it to the truck. Here you go, Nanny. Alright, we're going to let Maggie tug on it a little bit and get her out to the field and load her up, get her to the processor. It's going to warm on up. Can't wait too long. Alright, y'all, we got Presley's deer taken care of, and he went on back into town, take it to the processor. A little too warm to wait too long. Get it on back, get the skin off of it, get it in the cooler. Jake and I are going to run over. We had a little plot that I disc up a couple weeks ago. Y'all saw the video disc with that little small lift disc. We didn't need to plant it, and I think the best way is we got this drill, had some seed, Buckbuster seed blend already in this drill. So Jake and I are gonna run it over there and try to get that little field planted. It'll take longer to drive to it than to plant the thing. It's a small field, but there's another field we're going to go through on the way there. We may drop a little seed in it too while we're on the way. So we're going to get that done, and then maybe grab us a little breakfast later this morning and think about what we're going to do this afternoon. I know we're going to hunt, so y'all hang on. Alright, y'all, we made it over. This is the little field y'all saw me disc up one or two videos back. We've got a little Buckbusters going to put in here. Got the already some in the drill. We got to get the before we do that, show you what we got to do to get this drill ready to plant. We got to take these I don't know, you call them bump stops, whatever you call them, off these cylinders right here. When you're riding down the road, we're gonna something fell off. Keep those stops on it. Keep that cylinder from bouncing. And then there's some spacers that we put back on there. Jake's gonna get them. The spacers go on this cylinder here to regulate the depth. We know how many we had on there on each side, so at a plant level, that's how you regulate the depth of the drill. Alright, now we'll do the same thing to the other side, put the spacers here. That way when the cylinder comes down, it stops at the same depth. Because that way you can control your depth on the dirt. Alright, Jay got it going. We had a little trouble with that seed. You know, it's a blend of a couple different clovers and some grains and a pea too. So we kind of been torn about whether we should put it in the, come here Maggie, whether we could put it in the little clover hopper or in the big hopper. So we decided this time, come here girl, come here, come here. We got some in the little hopper, but we noticed it's been stopping up with that bigger seed, I think that pea. So what we did, we just put it in the big hopper and get a little mixture of both. We don't clog up those tubes. I'll show you those tubes. See those black hoses right there where the seed comes out. Come here Maggie, come here Maggie, good girl. Little fields like this, you gotta do a lot of stopping and turning and going. But sure does a good job planting and gives you the right depth and good coverage. Come here, Maggie. This first time really planted anything in this field in several years. Several years ago we planted some Whitetail Institute power plant. It had a pea and a sunflower and sun hemp and all kind of stuff. It did really good. It was an early season plot. Stuff was 6 foot tall in here. I actually had to mow a lane in it so I could shoot from the ground blind. And the deer just would walk around the edge and just eat their way in. Maggie done jumped a butterfly. Boy, she crazy. She gaming. All right, we're gonna see how much seed we got after we get this field done. And then may hit another little spot on the way out, or may just keep crisscrossing this field, put it all here. This is a spot I really want to get a good stand. So we'll be back when we get through here, get back over side what we're gonna do the rest of the day. I know probably next thing we're gonna do is get back in the stand this afternoon. Y'all, Jake and I finished up that food plot and got everything back to the barn and ran back into the house to take care of a couple things. Going to hunt this afternoon, but instead of keeping the camera rolling, I think this video's been long enough. Don't want to bore y'all. Maybe we'll get next go this afternoon. We'll start the camera over. I hope y'all enjoyed that. We got the food plot finished up. Presley got the first doe of the year. And and something before I forget, we played back the video. Didn't know if you could hear it or not. If you hear that loud noise when he shot, that was the stabilizer on his bow. When he dropped his bow after he shot, he hit the window of the stand. It sounded like a gun going off, or actually sounded like a crossbow. But if you hear that loud noise, wonder what that was his bow. But you have to take that long stabilizer off before he shoots out that window again. But anyway, appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget about our whitetail deer hunt raffle. That's by the time we run this video, that'll be less than a month away. So don't forget to get your tickets on our website, hollisfarms.com. There'll be some other prize packages. We're adding several different prize levels, so you have more chances to win. Thank y'all.